Okay guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to be looking at the final Sword and Shield theme deck here, the Inteleon theme deck. We looked at the Cinderace one and the Rillaboom one. Now it is time to look at the Inteleon theme deck. This video is made for the PTCGO subreddit for the playlist guide that I have. You guys want to go check that guide out, you can check out the playlist and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's look at the Inteleon theme deck, what it has to offer, and then we'll play a few games with it and see if it's any good. So the Inteleon theme deck is an all-water deck. There are some benefits to that, of course. Relentless Flame is considered the best theme deck, so you do have a bit of a time advantage. So the main card is going to center around the Inteleon here. Now, like Rillaboom and Cinderace, it's not the good version of the card with the ability. This version is a lot weaker. So it's got the attack silent shot, does 40 for a single energy, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. Honestly, really not that good. 1 for 40 is actually pretty bad, in my opinion, on a stage 2 Pokemon. And second attack, Hydro Snipe, does 100. You may put an energy from your opponent's active back into their hand. The only benefit to this is that you can slow the opponent down, but it goes back into their hand. So the problem is they can just reattach that. And technically, you're saving your opponent an energy when you're doing this attack. So it's a pretty, overall, not that great of an attacker. It's a water type, which is good, but there's better water types. The other Pokemon on the deck, we got Cramorant here with Water Arrow, doing 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Nothing too special there. Then we have Water Gun, 2 for 50. Pretty average. Nothing that special either. And finally, we got Dreadnought. So Dreadnought might be the more interesting attacker in the deck. It's got the attack Vice Bite, 3 energy to 60, and 30 more damage for each colorless in your opponent's active retreat cost. Honestly, this attack is not terrible. Some Pokemon have a 3 retreat, 2 retreat, so at the very least you're doing like 120, 90 damage, something like that with Vice Bite. Not that bad, honestly. For 3 energy, this attack is a lot better, I think, than Inteleon's attack, in all honesty. You're probably not going to use Jaw Lock that much. It does need 4 energy to do 130 damage. The defending Pokemon can't retreat. The other water attacker we have is Kingler, of course, with Heavy Pincers. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck, 1 for 40. Then we have Claw Rend. If your opponent's active already has any damage on it, does 60 more damage. So in total, you're doing 150 for 3 energy. So this is not a terrible attacker either. And then we have Mantine here. Search your deck for 3 water energies, reveal them, put them in your hand. And the 2 for 60. So yeah, overall, the attackers are kind of underwhelming. I think Dreadnought and maybe Kingler are the 2 best attackers in the deck. But they have a lot of energy to attack, so you do have to manually build them up slowly, which is a problem. And of course, the supporters, very similar to the other ones. We get 3 research, so again, good for deck building. If you're new to the game, you want to get into standard. Research is a great card right now, so picking up this theme deck at least guarantees you a few of these. So it's a Pokekid, Hop, pretty standard stuff. We got some items here. So we got the Great Ball, allows us to find our Pokemon a lot easier. There's 2 switch to switch our stuff out. There's an energy switch in the deck, move a basic energy, one Pokemon to another. That's not terrible. That actually can be useful with Switch itself. You can switch a Pokemon, and then this could maybe build something up a little bit quicker. This could maybe help you build up Dreadnought a little bit quicker, so that's not terrible. There's an Ordinary Rod to get back some Pokemon some energy. There's a Pokegear, letting you look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose support you find there. There's a Pokemon Catcher, or 2 catchers actually, 2. So you can bring something up and knock it out before it becomes an issue. Those are your stuff, and then we got 18 waters. This is the theme deck. Looking at it, the vibe I'm getting, this might be the worst theme deck out of the 3, for sure. Let's go try it out, hopefully win a game with it, and see how it does. Okay, let's do some games with this Inteleon theme deck. And again, I think this might be the weakest of the 3 theme decks, just by looking at it. And first game is up against an Entei theme deck. Okay, so at least they're weak to water, that's a benefit, I guess. Again, you know, it's a water deck, but there's better water theme decks. The Blastoise theme deck from Team Up, the Hydro Fury theme deck, I think is what it's called. Probably the better theme deck if you're going to choose a water theme deck. There's probably some better water theme decks you can choose too. So we'll just have to see what this does. We are mulliganing, it looks like. I thought that was a little boy, but it's not. We are hitting them with a mulligan here. Honestly, like, one of the bigger advantages we might have is that we have water attackers. We also have better draw spores in them, so that could be a thing. Let's see here. I haven't played the Entei theme deck before. It's from, what, Lost Thunder, I think? Yeah, it's Lost Thunder because the Raikou one's from Lost Thunder, so they're parallel. So, I don't know how many fire Pokemon they have. I don't know what attackers are in the deck. For all I know, they might not even get a fire Pokemon to play because they know they're weak to water, so I have to see. Yeah, okay, they get a Torchic and a Shuckle. Torchic is from Dragon Majesty. Oh, it's a weird theme deck. The heck, there's Dragon Majesty cards in here. Ooh, and looks like they just don't really have much. So we'll go here. We'll play the hop first. Try to get some good stuff. There we go. We got a Sobble. We'll place a Great Ball. That doesn't get us anything. Can this get us anything? Does get us Crimorant, Chudley, and Inteleon. Alright, we'll take this. Just because it evolves into the other guy. We can do Water Reserve. Yeah. Do we want 3 energy? I'm probably just going to play the Research next turn. So I think we'll just take the 1 energy. So I don't have to lose 2 extra energy with Research. Or maybe I should have taken the 3 just to thin, but we're chilling. We actually knock out the Shuckle, which I think I'm going to do. Well, they could get a Blaziken in play. We'll have to see what happens. Maybe we play it safe. We'll see if they go for Energy Drink here. No, looks like they are. Timer Ball, Double Tails? No, that means they will get a Blaziken. Okay. But they actually go for Macargo, not Blaziken. Okay, I guess they already have a supporter in their hand that can find the Blaziken. It's a good thing they don't have 2 energy in the discard pile, in all honesty. Okay. Let's do this, actually. Let's just catch her out the Combuskin. We don't get heads. That's really unfortunate. Alright, we're just going to play this Research here and just get a new hand. I doubt we'll get the other catcher. Yeah, we didn't find it. I was hoping we would. And I guess we'll play aggressive, force him to have Blaziken to attack. And pray for the best. Not getting heads on catcher is pretty unfortunate. That is one nice thing we might have, is that we get that little bit of aggression with catcher there. But we got tails. So, doesn't help. And they do have their Blaziken. And they have the energy. So they had everything they needed in their hand already. This is not good. This is not good at all. I mean, the best attacker we have is Crimorant right now. Like, we might have to build up Sobble here, try to get Inteleon into play. Yeah, this is not a good spot right now. This Blaziken is going to take a few prizes on us. Well, actually, they can knock out Mantine. I just realized. Oh, Mantine actually lives. Okay, never mind. They are going to put 20 damage on us, which is kind of, sort of threatening. Okay, I forgot they actually don't one-shot us. We're chilling. But yeah, we're definitely going to build up for Inteleon, I think. We could also, I mean, I guess we could build up for the other guy too, I guess. But I feel like Inteleon's better. It's got more HP. Okay, we actually drew the other guy. I forget what he was called. Dreadnought, yes. We can build up to Dreadnought. I think we're going to build up to Inteleon, though. It takes less energy. We're just going to get the Drizzle here for the Inteleon. We'll have Inteleon ready to go next turn, and we will hit him for 120. And to be fair, we could knock him out next turn with Cramorant's Water Arrow if we really wanted to. I think we're going to use Silent Shot, though, because we get a random card out of their hand. Well, actually, no, we probably should use the Cramorant. Yeah, I think we are going to go Cramorant. We'll take less damage, because they're probably going to be able to build up Macargo. Yeah, they're going to build up for Macargo. They might not have an energy in their hand, though they have 3 cards, but they probably do. Okay, they're going to switch into Shuckle. Mantine is actually kind of bodying them right now. So, yeah, and we have one advantage, obviously, in this matchup. It's just being a water type. It's good. But again, there's just better water decks out there. But looks like my opponent is kind of struggling to keep up here. I don't even know if they have energy for Shuckle. We might just get another free prize. Oh, they had a Lily to go with that. Oof. Okay, that's actually pretty bad. And they find some Pokemon, too, which is not good. Do they find a Grass Energy, though? That could be pretty big. And they do! Oh, my gosh. They're going to get more energy in play. That's fine. We're going to knock them out Mantine. I mean, they have the option to attack me with Torchic instead of Blaziken. Which is kind of an issue. But they could also attack with Houndour. Maybe not. Okay, let's get the Inteleon in play. Hop for 3. Get another Sobble. We'll start to spread out the energy a little bit, I think. And we'll play this. Okay, we'll take the Cramorant. Sure. Kind of hope we get a Krabby there, actually. And, yeah, looks like a Wave Splash. We're going to take our prize here. They just knock him out. We'll see what they attack me with. I mean, they could go Blaziken. I don't think that's a good idea, though, because we'll knock them out. Yeah, they're going to go Houndour. Does that mean they have Houndoom? Do they have Houndoom? I wouldn't mind knocking them out with Silent Shot. We get rid of a random card in their hand. That's actually pretty good. I actually also kind of want to knock out their Macargo. The Macargos kind of have a problem for us. I mean, do they have a way to find Houndoom here? I'm guessing that's why they brought in the Houndour, because we have 10 HP. Okay, yeah, they have a QE. Oh, that could actually knock me out with Flare. Ooh, Heracross. I mean, we're not weak to grass anymore. We're all weak to lightning. But that thing is still an attacker. And there's that Entei coming down with Eruption. So them having that energy acceleration of Blaziken is making quite the difference right now, not gonna lie. It is making quite the difference. So we can attack with Inteleon. I think we do go Silent Shot. But then they'll go Powerful Friends. If they have a Berserker QE, they actually then knock me out. I mean, it's my only like other good option right now. In the background, we can build up Dreadnought, sure. Okay, another Mantine's good. Let's play Pokekid. Do we want a Kingler? Honestly, I might just try to get for another Inteleon. I think that might be more important right now. Hopefully we hit a good card here. If they have a Grass Energy, getting rid of one would be good. Okay, what did we get rid of there? We got rid of a Supporter, I think. Let me see. Ooh, Research, that's good. Oh yeah, okay, so we got rid of a Tate Liza. That's actually pretty good. That's a draw support for them. So that forces them to actually have to find whatever they have. I don't know what their hand is, but we might have prevented them from finding an attack with Heracross, because I'm assuming that's what they want to use. They don't want to use Blaziken. So that actually would never... Okay, that was a good card to hit. But our damage is so weak with this guy. That's like my main issue right now. Like, we're only doing 100 damage to this thing. They'll have 20 HP. And then we can finish off with Cramorant, but you can kind of see the issue here with this deck. But it's pretty good we ran into a Fire deck first, because this is a good matchup for this Inteleon deck. And yeah, it looks like they have to go into Blaziken, which is good. We knock it out. They also lose Powerful Friends unless they have a Combusken. Oh, they did have the Grass. Okay, so they actually chose not to go Heracross for some reason. I guess they had a pretty good hand there, because Silent Shock had hit a lot of stuff, but it didn't hit the right cards. Does that mean they're going to retreat? I don't know why they brought in the Blaziken. I guess, like, to do... I don't really think they need extra damage either. I ain't gonna complain, though. We knock out Blaziken. That's pretty good. They're gonna build up the Entei. The Entei's not really that big of an issue. I mean, Eruption could hit an energy, though, pretty easily. Oh, they have a Guzma! And that's actually gonna knock us out, too. Bro, I need to research these Steam Decks more. I did not know the Steam Deck had a Guzma. That's actually kind of a nut. That's kind of nuts. That's actually really bad. Okay, well. That's not good. Alright, we'll research here. Okay, we get our second Inteleon. I like that. Don't really think I want to play this just yet. And this is the issue with our attack. We're not discarding the energy. We're giving them it back, so they just reattach it. It's kind of an issue. This is why the attack is kind of weak. Like, why would we want them to put the energy back in their hand? They're just going to reattach it. It's just a really weird and bad attack. Like, it doesn't make a difference. See, it's not going to make a difference. They're still going to attack me here. We never won a retreat, so I think I'm actually going to knock him out Water Arrow. That actually seems really good. We almost can take 2 prizes if that thing had 140 HP. Oh, but I guess, even if we retreat, they still finish me off with Flare Stream. Okay, maybe we just accept the knockout. We're definitely gonna have to build up for this Inteleon. We'll see. I mean, the Entei's kind of scary, though. That can one-shot me pretty easily. That's why I didn't want to play the Ornery Rod, because if we put energy back in the deck, this thing is just going to body us. But I guess they can combo Eruption with Macargo. So we can get a catcher here. We can try and knock out that Macargo. That would actually be kind of good. That would actually be pretty good. Entei is kind of scary. So let's do this. And we're just gonna knock him out with Silent Shot. It's gonna have to be the play. Yeah, we didn't really get rid of much. We got rid of, what, a Torchic? We'll see if we can take these last couple prizes. We do have Inteleon, which is really good. Cramorant can knock this out. I mean, if we can get a catcher, we can finish him out with Water Arrow, which I guess is nice. He still has a way to go with his prizes. Ooh, he gets the Heracross back. He might not have a lot of grass energy left, though. Maybe he can't build it up again. The Heracross is definitely causing us some issues. I don't know how many Guzmas he has either. That's kind of a threat to us, too. Smoothover's really helping him, though. But we might still be able to win the game. You know, he still has a couple things. Actually, we can knock out Kramer in here, put 20 on this, and now all we have to do is knock it out with Hydro Snipe, which is perfect. Unless he retreats to the Heracross, it's going to complicate things. Okay, he actually does go for Fire Stream, which is honestly what I kind of want him to do. So we can hit him with the Water Arrow. Oh no, it doesn't do 20 to 20. That's annoying. Yeah, we're definitely going to knock him out with the Cramorant, though. Okay, there's the catcher. That's good. That means we can win in a couple turns. Hopefully next turn anyways. Okay, let's see what our prize is. Another water. Okay, so we have an opportunity to win next turn because we just go Pokemon Catcher, bring in the Macargo, or whatever, and try to win the game. We'll see if we're able to win here. This is a close game, though, honestly. This is a pretty close game. This is really close. That Entei's built up, too. Okay, so we're going for the catcher. If we don't get heads, honestly, it might be an uphill battle to win, but if we get... hopefully we do not get tails. That's what I'm praying for. Come on. And that's game. Okay. There we go. The Inteleon deck takes out my opponent's Blaziken deck with Macargo. The theme deck. What a pretty stressful game, honestly. Like, you can kind of see the issue with this deck. The fact that we have the type advantage, I think, made all the difference for sure. We wouldn't have won, I don't think, without that type advantage. So, we beat a fire deck, but the problem is, or the question of the problem, is really, can we take out any other deck? Let's find out. Okay, here we go. We're going to jump into a second match with the Inteleon theme deck. And let's see if we can maybe win one more game. We'll see. If the deck wins the game, it'll surprise me a little bit. And alright, we're up against Relentless Flame. This is going to be a very relentless battle, to say the least. This is kind of going to be the true test. We're playing against the best deck. Even though they're a fire deck, it's still going to be tricky. Let's see if we can win the coin flip. That'll make all the difference. We do win the coin flip. That does make a difference. Okay. As long as we somehow don't get energy in our starting hand. Which we actually don't get. Oh my gosh, we actually did not start with an energy to attach. I was going to say, because if we miss an energy attachment, that could make all the difference. And we actually missed an energy attachment, which makes all the difference. That is very bad. Okay, but he's mulliganing though, which helps a little bit. But if we draw a supporter, it's not going to make any difference because we can play one, so... that's a bit of a yikes. I'm not going to lie. That's a bit of a yikes. Okay, there's an energy. Nice. Well, let's play these two Great Balls. Take the Choodle, because we got the Dreadnought in our hand. Take the Drizzle. I think we're going to build up the Drizzle, too. We don't really need Water Arrow or Water Gun. I guess we can draw water and start attacking. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll do that. I don't know. Maybe should have built up the bench instead. I'm kind of 50-50 on what I should have done there, but it's fine. We'll have Water Arrow to work with. Worst comes to worst. Or we can draw water and knock him out with Water Gun, which I guess wouldn't be terrible either. We'll see if they get a Charmander down, right? Because that's what they want. Okay, they have a switch to Farfetch with. They're going to collect for 2. If they get a Nidoqueen, now Nidoqueen in play is going to be scary. They can get any Pokemon, but Nidoqueen's also a pretty hard attacker to deal with. We don't have another energy. We really should get an energy soon, hopefully. Because if we don't, we could be in some trouble. I guess with the Farfetch, sure, I guess. I don't know. If that had 70 HP, it would have made all the difference because then we knocked out Water Gun. So we're definitely going to start building up the Dreadnought next. Assuming we can get there. We need a supporter really badly. Like a Research, a Hop even. Pokekid would be terrible, but at least it would be something. We could also go Mantine, but we need energy to go on top of that. The more he does collect... There we go. I was going to say, because the more he does collect, the worse it'll be. So... do we need to really hit the Farfetch'd? I mean, it doesn't really matter what we attack, I don't think. So I guess we'll hit the Farfetch'd. I guess we can hit the Nidoran too, in all honesty, so that Nidoqueen has some damage on it. But I think it has a 3 retreat, so Visabite's already doing a lot of damage to it. And we can just threaten this Farfetch'd to get knocked out. My opponent's getting a bunch of Rapidashes in play, which is scary. Because once he does agility and he gets heads for days, that's going to be really, really bad. He actually can attack me here with Rapidash. Won't KO me because we have 110 HP. So we're just kind of looking for more waters to build this guy up at this point. This is kind of what we're trying to dig for, is more water energies. See if he gets heads. Does get heads. But we're not going to do as much damage, so it really doesn't matter. We did not draw anything to help us. I think I'm just going to switch to the other Cramorant just to buy some time. Deny my opponent prizes. Until we can draw into a way to find an energy. Or an energy. So yeah, we're just going to buy some time, I think. That's going to have to be the play until we can get something good here off of the top deck. And there's that Nidoqueen. It does have a 3 retreat cost, so... Visabite will be doing 150. Okay, maybe then we should have water arrowed it. Okay, next time we bring this guy to the active, we'll hit him for 20. We should be able to hit the other Nidoran. Nidoqueen is going to be really hard to deal with, though, like... And depending on how many heads I get with agility, this could be really bad, too. Yeah, they can build up the Nidoqueen in the background, like... Despite having this type of advantage, guys, I don't think Relentless Flame is a very winnable match for us, especially with that Nidoqueen. Which they grabbed another Nidoqueen, because they have a Nidoran. Yeah, they're already building up that Nidoqueen. Once that Nidoqueen gets attacking, guys, it's pretty much over. Alright, we need like a Research or a Hop here. And we just get another Sobble, of course. This is not good, guys. This is not good, as you can tell. We are in a lot of trouble right now. This is the issue with the deck. The more energy they get in play, the worse it is, because the more Nidoqueens they can attack with, they're harder to deal with. The only really good attacker against them is going to be Dreadnought. And they keep getting heads with agility too, which is like just bad. If they get heads at the right moment, the Dreadnought's not going to do much. Okay, can we get a research? Do you get energy? That's a start. Hit this guy for 20. We'll see where this game goes, guys. It's not looking very good for us right now. We're already going to be down 2 prizes. We probably can't even draw an energy, possibly. I don't even know if it's good to go Dreadnought, honestly. It's not even... Probably not even worth it. We just get bodied by Nidoqueen. Oh, man. This game is just looking unwinnable at this point. I feel like we would have to play really aggressive early on to get anywhere right now. And they get heads again? Oh, my God. Rapidash. Why do you exist? Okay, we did draw an energy. But, guys, at this point... It's not good. We have 70 HP, which I like. So they have to either go Rapidash twice, or they can just go Nidoqueen here if they want to get a knockout. Or they just have Kukui in their hand. I didn't even know the deck had that. Well, that makes things even better. Yeah, this game is pretty much unwinnable at this point, guys. It's like, yeah. Oh my God. They get heads again? Holy frig, bro. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Alright, well. We're pretty much cooked at this point. We're dead drawing, but we're getting bodied by this deck. That's the thing with Relentless Flame. You can't let them set up. And they're getting set up. They have another Kukui to knock me out. If they get heads, I'm just going to scoop this up. Yeah, they get like, what, 4 or 5 heads in a row, of course. Well, that'll be it for today's video on the Inteleon deck, guys. Not a fan, honestly. I think this deck is the worst new theme deck. This theme deck is not very good, in my opinion. I hate to say it, but we got lucky in that Blaziken matchup. We got just destroyed by that Rapidash. I've seen so many people complain about Rapidash getting heads, dude. Now I know how it feels. That is super frustrating. But yeah, this deck, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I think this deck is pretty bad. There's no, like, energy acceleration for the deck. The attacks are kind of underwhelming and weak. It just seems like a pretty underwhelming theme deck. This is definitely the worst of the theme decks, for sure. The worst of the new theme decks. This might even be one of the worst theme decks right now, honestly. It's just not very good. Sorry, Inteleon, but your ability version is 20 times better. But yeah, that'll be it for today's theme deck video. That will be it also for the three Sword and Shield theme deck coverage on the channel here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys watch these videos through the PTCGO subreddit and you haven't subbed to the channel, make sure to do so and subscribe down below. You can check out our sponsor Archive and TCG down below. If you're looking for PTCGO codes, you can pick them up and use code LDF at the checkout. Thanks for watching this video, guys. And that'll be it for the Sword and Shield theme decks. The best one is definitely the Rillaboom theme deck by far. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day, and bye-bye.